This is the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
History. Authenticity. A one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.
All right, welcome race fans. It's Bristol, baby. It's time for the Highline Racing League to take to Bristol here as the season continues on. We do appreciate everybody stopping by. It's very cool. I hope my mic doesn't act up again this week. If it did, it would be the third week in a row. I think it's all right now. Let me know in chat if you think my mic might be all staticky or something, but anyhow, we got a lot to run down through here tonight. Also live on MaxSpeedTV right now is Extreme Motorsports 99 series, and tune in tomorrow night for the Extreme Motorsports 99 series, also the Old Fart Racing League. That'll be right here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, taking a look at the race analytics for tonight. 75-degree air temperature, 81-degree track temperature. They're doing 140 laps here. That's only 75 miles on this .533, a hair over a half a mile track. Now I'm kind of guesstimating here about the laps, about 90 to 100 on the tire window and about 80 to 100 somewhere on fuel, and 35 mile an hour pit road speed. So, all right, let's take a look at the points coming into tonight. Curtis Granger still holding on to a pretty commanding point lead. Caleb Morrissey, second place, 22 points back. Patrick Green in third, 27 behind. Scott Zellner in fourth place, 33 back. Connor Holden fifth, 35 behind. Jackson Hartman in sixth place, 39 behind. James McKee in seventh, 44 back. Ryan Potter in eighth, 52 back. We got a three-way tie there for eighth place. Robert Pullins and Enrique Torres, all three of them tied with 52 points behind the leader. So great battle right there between them three. Kendall Kerr in 11th, 59 back. Toby Wedge in 12th, 61 behind. Anthony Ewens in 13th, 62 behind. Cody Cox 14th, 67 back. Andrew Baker in 15th, 71 behind. Tyler Snyder in 16th. Matt Love at 17th. Carl Faust 18th. Andrew Stiegel 19th. And Alan Kundman 20th place, 89 points behind the leader, Curtis Granger. So points are changing pretty quickly here. Curtis with winning again last week, if you remember, great racer at the very end, and he wound up pulling out the win on that. So, and I'm hearing that we may be racing next week. Next week was supposed to be their off week, but I believe they are going to race anyhow. From what I'm understanding, and we may even see, to be honest with you, we may even see Chase Briscoe in there. He is in the league and he may run. So, and it's going to be at a road course. I think it's Daytona road course. I do believe they've made some changes on that. There's a new chicane in there. So it'll be really interesting to see how these guys do in the Xfinity cars. So we may see Chase Briscoe next week, folks. So make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to see if Chase shows up. You know he's going to get out there and just wax everybody. You know that. That's given. He's, professional driver. So, well, let's see if we can get Curtis up here. I wanted to talk to Curtis and see what his thoughts are. Curtis Granger, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Curtis, yeah, a pretty commanding lead right now, but really not a whole lot of breathing room. Only 22 points back to Caleb right now. So what's your thoughts coming into tonight? How you think you'll run compared to him?
I don't know. It's Bristol. It should be a fun race, but I hope that we have a long green flag run. But I mean, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen here. It's super quick, half mile. There's nowhere to go if there's an incident. It's gonna be a little bit of survival, but being fast and having the track position is gonna be really important too.
Well, what's the track feeling like? I mean, where's going to be the line? Is the high line? We know the high line's usually always the line. Is that going to fall into play again tonight?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a top lane racetrack. I tried running the bottom for a little bit to see if I could do anything, and it's just you lose way too much time. So you're going to see almost everyone at the top. Bump run's going to be hard because of that, and then if you're going to try passing on the bottom, you got to be worried about the guy behind you just sticking on the top and getting by you too. So it's gonna be tough to pass, but maybe you got to move him up into the wall a little bit and get a run off the corner and maybe do a little slide job. It's gonna be interesting tonight.
Well, what do you think about it? You really don't have much breathing room there. I mean, a mistake tonight could cost you the points lead.
For sure. I don't know. We're gonna find. I feel good. I'm practice speed's not showing it, but I feel confident in just keeping the car together by myself. But if something happens in front of me, then it gets a little sketchy. Hopefully we'll come away with the points lead after tonight. But
Wow. Caleb just took the top spot on the leaderboard right now.
well, that's a little intimidating.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we may have bigger issues tonight.
You better get out there and get to practice, buddy.
I will.
All right. You were in Team 3 room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck
Thank you.
tonight. Well, let's see what Caleb's got to say here. Caleb, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Well, top of the leaderboard right now in practice. Man, that was a fantastic lap. Tell me what it feels like out there.
It feels super tight out here. Yet on entry, it feels a little tick loose.
How hard's it going to be to pass tonight if you have to?
It's going to take somebody willing to work with you. Otherwise, you're probably just going to have to move them.
Well, track position is going to be a big key here then tonight because it's going to be so tough to pass them, right?
Absolutely. You're going to want to qualify up to the front of the grid because it's going to be really hard to work your way through the pack here.
Well, I just got done talking to Curtis. You know, you're nipping at the heels there. He really does not have any room to breathe right now because, you know, a mistake tonight could cost him the points lead. And with you only 22 points behind, it could be enough to put you in the points lead. So I don't know what his strategy is. He didn't tell me, but can you kind of tell us what your strategy is? Obviously to have a good qualifying time, but.
It's a tough call. Everybody seems actually pretty good at this track, and you definitely don't want to get caught wall riding.
Right.
So I'm going to try and take care of my tires as best as I can and try and make a really long run. If need be, I'll change the strategy as I go.
All right, Caleb, we're going to let you go. Get out there and get to practicing some more, and we'll wish you the best of luck in the race tonight.
All right, thank you. Check in anytime.
All right, thank you for talking with us. All right, folks, we're about to step away for the national anthem. We'll be back with qualifying right after that, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Lots of Bristol racing coming up right here on MaxSpeedTV.
Oh, say, Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, folks, we are back. Qualifying just getting started. So right now, Cody Cock at the top of the leaderboard. Caleb Morrissey, second row. Robert Pullen's just pulled out of second place there. They'll keep changing here. Geo King, I'm not sure what song you were referring to. Those are all YouTube music songs, so I don't know. You could probably look it up on YouTube. I really don't recall right offhand what the title name is. It's just YouTube library music. Ryan Hines to the top of the leaderboard. Curtis Granger second. That's our points leader. And the last week's winner. And how is everybody doing tonight? Nobody's talking in chat there. I wanted to make sure my mic was okay. It wasn't staticky like it's been for the last couple of weeks in a row. Obviously, it seems to be working okay from this side here, but I hope it's picking up on the broadcast okay. 24 drivers, and we're about to have 23 of them take a time here. As Andrew Siegel's on the track. Well, maybe all of them. Anthony Ewens is on the track as well. So we're going to have all the drivers here will be qualifying. Not one single person in chat saying anything? Really? Wow. Okay. I'd like to know if my mic's okay. Bush. And Siegel, not a good qualifying time. He will come in 23rd. And it looks like Anthony Ewens, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's going to get back out there to try to turn a lap or not. 23 qualifiers out of 24. Well, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you very much. And how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe in these trying times. Not on the virus or anything, but my wife had an car accident the other day, and did a lot of damage to her truck. And she's okay. She got a little bump on her head, almost rolled it over. A little car come up and hit her broadside and almost rolled her big Dodge Ram truck over. It's a big one. It's the big horn, full size, oh my gosh, it almost rolled it over. She said, I felt it go up on two wheels, come back down. Got a bump on her head, and her arm hurt a little bit from where he hit her in the door right there, but a lot of damage to her truck, but she's okay. These times are, I don't know, man, it's just really weird. All right, looks like that's going to end qualifying. So we will get everybody down here on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Ryan Hines does indeed take the pole with a 15.240. Nice lap right there, man. That was a great lap. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Curtis Granger, our points leader, will start second. Scott Zellner third. Carl Faust will start fourth. Cody Cox fifth. Patrick Green sixth. Enrique Torres will start seventh. Casey Herschel eighth. Robert Pullins will start ninth. Kendall Kerr in 10th. Connor Holden will start 11th. Tyler Snyder 12th. James McKee in row 7 here will be in 13th. And Caleb Morrissey second in points. He's got a lot of digging to do to get up there with Curtis Granger. He will start in 14th. Ryan Potter 15th. Jackson Hartman 16th. Toby Wedgwood will be 17th. Zach Hanna 18th. Alan Kundman will start 19th. Andrew Baker 20th. Corey Doss 21st. Ty Smith 22nd. Andrew Siegel 23rd. And Anthony Ewens rounding out the field. Did not take a qualifying time, but he will start in the shotgun position there, 24th. All right, folks, here we go. Everybody's lined up. They're going to do a couple of pace laps around here before we get the green flag. Well, Andrew, we played the commercial there for you, so I doubt we'll get time to play it during the race, but I'll be playing it at the end again too. So, all right, folks, here we go. Everybody kind of laying back just a little bit off of the pace truck. Pace truck heads to pit road. Ryan Hines in command of this start. And there's the green. We're underway here at Bristol. And Curtis Granger out front. High line is going to be the place to be, I do believe, but here comes Cody Cox to the bottom, already picking up a couple positions. Curtis Granger leads the very first lap of the race, getting that valuable bonus point. He's got to try to stay ahead of Caleb Morrissey. Caleb right now is back in 11th, already picking up 3 spots, so he's coming. He was fastest in practice, but man, he's got some work to do. Scott Zellner, 4th place. I don't know what happened there. Enrique Torres, a couple laps down now, did not get a good start. And Connor Holden also a lap down in the Kellogg's car. Kellogg's cornflake. Riding along here with Ryan Hines following the leader. Our pole setter still has not led a lap yet. You can see that they're up on that high side. That's kind of the place where you want to be. And I'll tell you what, he's giving Curtis Granger a tough time up here in the front. Very little passing going on right now. It's difficult to pass. Very difficult to pass. Yeah, I've seen, what was that, Casey Herschel. He's got Carl Faust on his tail. Carl's took a look to the inside there several times, but has not been able to actually complete that pass on the bottom. It's going to be a high side track here. Everybody's going to be running the high side. There he goes again, taking a look. Not able to get it done, though. Up ahead of him there's Scott Zellner. Boy, they are packed on top of him. And another Patrick Green. Man, almost got into the back. I think they did make contact there. Yeah, I think there was some contact. It was ever so slight, but there was contact between him and Casey Herschel. All right, folks, that's last week's winner right there, Curtis Granger, trying to make it 2 in a row. Can he do it tonight? He's definitely being pressured a lot by Caleb Morrissey. So he's got to stay focused and make sure that he hits his mark perfectly every time. Something that he's got to do for 140 laps. Thanks to Texicon Cutstone, one of the sponsors here for the Highline Racing League. Thank you to them. Thanks to, the Red Bomb Graphics. Thank you to them for being in the Race Warehouse. Official sponsors here of the Highline Racing League. Thank you. Caleb Morrissey now up to 9th. He has picked off 5 positions since the start of the race. Tyler Snyder sitting in 10th. He's taking a look there, but like I said, it's going to be so difficult to pass. Up ahead of them, the number 12 there, Carl Faust. He does clear Cody Cox. So Cody Cox is going backwards here, folks.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
we got a yellow. A couple of them here, Zach Hanna and Alan Kunman. Oh, Alan's got serious damage. Let's go see what happened here. He's got serious damage on his car now. Guys, we're checking up, bouncing off the wall there. The number 18, Zach Hanna. No place for Alan Kunman to go. Didn't even have time to react. And then also gets hooked again by Zach Hanna and hits that outside wall really hard. Ouch. No resets here tonight, folks. No resets. You get damaged, you got to fix it up. Now, they are limited to 3 sets of tires. So we may see some guys come in to top off the fuel tank because they are only running 75% fuel. But I don't think that's a... You gotta save them tires just as long as you possibly can. So I don't really look for the leaders to come in. We may see some guys in the back. Yeah, Ryan Potter's in. Alan Kunman, of course. Zach Hanna. Andrew Baker's in. So we got about 4 takers on pit road right now. We'll try to get a word in with the drivers, but I can't guarantee that we'll have enough time. I'm going to try to talk to Ryan Hines here, see if we can get a word in with him. Ryan Hines, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Ryan, you had the pole. Great lap, man. That was a very fast lap. But you didn't even get the lead the first lap, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I honestly I don't know how I got the pole. I had to lift a little bit on exit of 4, and I thought that was going to cost me. And I looked down, and it was P1, so I was pretty happy with that. But starting on the bottom here, it's always tough to take the lead on the first lap like that.
Right, right. So how's the car feel?
It's pretty good. I think I'm using the tires a little too much, just trying to keep up with Curtis here. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Very good. All right, well, I'll let you go, Ryan, and good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. Well, we're waiting on the lights to go out on the truck here, Ace truck, and we'll get that thing, we'll get the race back going here. But hopefully everybody's having a good time, enjoying the race. Andrew, I checked out your website, man. Nice stuff there, man. Reasonably priced too. I may have to order. Do you do custom graphics? Like if I wanted some, say, MaxSpeedTV t-shirts made, you do that? Just for future reference. Trying to do a little business here in chat. All right, folks, lights are out. We're going green next time by. Pace truck heads in. Curtis Granger command on the high side.
Green, green.
And we're back to green. Ryan Hines actually got a pretty good run that time. And I do believe Ryan just led that lap. And boy, look at the run he got.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, man. And a caution comes out. Oh, Ryan Potter, I see. Ty Smith involved in it. Let's go check it out here. See if we can figure out what happened between these two. This was right on the restart, too. Don't know if somebody might have smoked the tires. That happens a lot. Oh, right there. He did not go. Oh, my. Yeah. That was Anthony Ewens. Oh, they stacked up accordion style right there. He got into the back of the 52. 33 got into him. Oh, my God. We got a bunch of them caught up into that one. Yeah, even Robert Pullins was caught up in it, too. Golly, man. Well, Ryan Hines did take over the lead. Very good. Well, let's see if we can get a word in with Patrick Green here. Patrick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Patrick, you're working your way up through the field. You got anything for them two up front? Because they seem to be very fast.
It's still early. I'm feeling pretty good about it right now, but it's just going to come down to survival. It's still a long way to go in this race.
Well, wouldn't it be nice to take over the point lead out of here tonight?
It's nice. I'm not sure if Curtis is still up here and everything, so I don't know if it's possible, but it would definitely help. A good win, if nothing else.
Well, you're knocking on the door. You know, he's got to the point where he can't afford to make a mistake. That's what I was telling Caleb Morrissey earlier. Curtis can't afford to make a mistake, because if he does, you guys are going to be right on top of him.
It's a competitive league. It's definitely a race in, regardless of where we finish and everything. I'm just glad to be in a good competitive league.
Heck yeah, man. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you stay in that top 3 in points.
You too, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. So waiting on the lights to go out here. Oh, you can do that? Do I contact you on the website, Andrew, or how do you want me to contact you? Because I wouldn't mind seeing about getting maybe a few MaxSpeedTV t-shirts made up. I've had some made up, but yours look pretty awesome. I've got some logos, like the MaxSpeedTV logo, to put on that or something, you know, would be kind of cool. All right, folks, lights are out. We're going back racing. Ryan has opted to start on the high side, which is basically where you do want to start. He got a great restart on that last restart. And I think what happened there was Curtis was just a little bit reluctant to get right into the gas because, well, they got almost 30 laps on these tires. So, you know, you could take a chance on spinning out or something. We've seen some guys in the back there that did kind of take it easy and they stacked them up. But here we go. Pace car is in.
Green flag, green flag.
And Ryan Hines takes the loud pedal. Green, green, green. And Curtis Granger back around him. Oh, and Patrick Green goes for second. And can't do it. Casey Herschel now on the inside of Scott Zellner. Tough racing, tough to pass out here, folks. Kendall Kerr, high side. Oh, cuts in front of him. As you see these guys starting to get back to single file, but Carl Faust to the inside. Don't know if he's going to be able to make that pass complete on Kendall Kerr. Snyder sitting here, James McKee. You can see these guys battling really hard. Very, very difficult. Back up front, Curtis Granger and Ryan Hines continue to lead this race. Oh, Curtis really loose that time coming off the corner. Turn two's not very kind to Curtis Granger. He's got to figure that out. Whoa, man. Patrick Green. Caleb Morrissey now up to 5th place, folks. He is climbing the chart. Curtis Granger knows he's there. I'm sure he's watching his relative to see that Caleb Morrissey has come from 14th to 6th. That's probably the biggest mover out there right now, picking up 8 positions. go back in the failure ways and check on Ty Smith. Now, he was involved in that accident. He seems to be okay. He's on the bottom here. Toby Wedgwood, Andrew Siegel, Andrew Baker, and we've got another caution. That is Robert Polens, I do believe. Go back and take a look here. I think it was, not sure. We'll find out here in just a second. He's got a lot of damage on that car. Oh, he got on the apron a little bit. I don't know. That might have been enough right there. Oh, he spun it. Oh, I would say that's probably what brought out the caution right there, because he spun it coming to pit road. Sometimes these are very sensitive, so you got to be extra careful. Sometimes the admins are very sensitive to anybody spinning like that. That would be the iRacing ad. All right, Andrew, I appreciate that. Let me talk to the guys and see. Now, like say, like if we ordered a dozen, or I don't know if you have if you order one is different than ordering a dozen or what. I don't know. Well, Curtis Granger coming to pit road. He's giving up the lead here to come in. I'm not sure if he's going to take fresh tires or not. We'll see here in just a second. These guys got to enter in turn 2, folks. Enter in turn 2 and go all the way around the track to come to pit road. So let's see if he does indeed change tires, or he might only do a 2-tire change. All right, he comes into his pit stall. Let's pay attention here to see what he does. A couple others come in as well. Right side's going on. And left side. So 4-tire change for Curtis Granger. He is out of there. So they gave official lead to Ryan Hines. Some guys wanting new tires. Looks like from about 6th on back come in. So that's going to put Curtis Granger now in 7th place. He'll be back in 7th place on this restart. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Remember Curtis Granger, folks, last week's winner. Definitely watch out for him to try to make it 2 in a row here tonight. Keep your eyes out for Curtis Granger and Caleb Morrissey trying to get up there too. Second in points, 22 points behind Curtis. Curtis wants to make it 2 in a row. All right, lights are out. We're going green next time by. And Ryan is opted to start on the high side. That's kind of where you want to be. Patrick Green wants to get up there. He wants to lead a lap. He'll be restarting second on the inside. Everybody's still in the race. We do have a few that are laps down, but Pace Truck heads to pit road. Green flag's out. Ryan Hines on the loud pedal. And look at this, Cody Cox. High side for him. Oh man, Patrick Green wants that lead so bad he can taste it. He's going to have to slide up or he's going to wind up losing second place. Oh, they're stacking up. Oh no.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh no, we gotta go back and check this out, folks. This was pretty bad. Kendall Kerr, and I believe that was Caleb Morrissey into that. No, not Caleb. Oh man, looked like they tried to go 3 wide here. I'm not really sure. Kendall Kerr kind of comes up the hill, it bounces off of Caleb. Oh man, and they hit the wall really hard. More guys got into it. Ow. Yeah, Casey Herschel. Oh, that car is destroyed. Oh, well, Taking a look at the cautions here tonight. That is caution number 4, folks. 48 laps. And it looks like he is coming to pit road. So Ryan Hines gives up the lead. Him and Patrick Green going to come to pit road. And that will put Curtis Granger back in the front. Remember, he pitted on that last caution. Well, guy that I did kind of want to talk to, let me see if I can find him here and maybe we can get a chat with him. Carl Faust, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Carl, you seem to be running pretty good here. You got a little bit of damage on the back, but that really doesn't mean a whole lot here. What do you got to do to get up there and possibly lead a lap or win this race tonight?
Oh, well, I think, there's some good cars taken out there, so I think that helps us. But got to get the bottom groove working. It's really hard to pass here, and I think we got a lot of speed. So if I can get that bottom groove working past some cars there, I think we can for surely be a top 5, top 3, and maybe, race-winning car. So.
Well, a couple of the guys were saying the cars seem to be really tight in the corners. Are you experiencing that?
No, the car feels really good tonight. We were set up pretty well, a couple adjustments that made it feel really nice. So.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. That's what we like. That's what we like to hear. I know a lot of times you can take that out in some of the adjustments that you can use, Yeah. And but that's good. I'm glad you figured that out. Well, keep digging there, brother. Let's see. You're what? 18th in points, man. You got a lot of digging to do, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of bad luck the past couple of races. So hopefully this is the end of that curse.
Right. All right. Wish you the best then, Carl. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, folks, the lights are out. That means we're going green flag racing next time by. Curtis Granger, Scott Zellner on the front row for this restart. Tyler Snyder and James McKee in row 2. Here we go. Pace trucked in. Green flags back in the air. Oh, man. Scott Zellner got a great run off the corner. Not enough, though. That's going to be so difficult to try to get that lead from Curtis Granger. Let me tell you, he's not going to be able to do it. Tyler Snyder gets by on the high side. James McKee follows suit. He goes by. Scott Zellner needs to get to that high side quickly, or he is going to keep dropping back. There is an opening if he can get in it, but he's not going to take it. There he does, finally. Gets up in front of Carl Faust. Carl, boy, that probably scared the heck out of Carl right there. Carl said he's going to try to see if he can find something on the bottom there, trying to maybe make a groove down around the bottom. He got to lay some rubber down. Ryan Hines back at the 6th place after leading 14 laps so far in the race. The leader that's led the most right here tonight, Curtis Granger, has led 40 laps. Back in the field here, Corey Doss. Corey Doss and Anthony Ewan's going at it. Ewan's got some damage here from a wreck earlier, and so does Cody Cox. He's got a little damage. Here comes the Here comes the Kellogg's Cornflakes car up through the field, picking up a couple more spots because he was way back. Wow, close right there. The 99 almost got into the back of him, Ryan Potter. These guys are really working at trying to keep off of one another, I think, more than anything. And oh, there's contact. Good save, no caution. Wow. Great save by Anthony Ewens right there. He got a little tap in the rear there. I think it was, I'm not sure who that was. It got into the back of him there just a little bit. It doesn't take a whole lot. Might have been Toby Wedgwood. I'm not sure. I didn't see whose car that was. Meantime, back up front, Curtis Granger, Tyler Snyder, James McKee, top three. I'll tell you what, Curtis's car looks like he is hooked up really well here, folks. I think he's got, with them new tires now, he should be in pretty decent shape. Pretty much most of the first part of the front part of the field here has at least stopped one time and got fresh tires. So they do have three sets, I think, plus the one on the car. So technically 4 sets, but 3 changes. Tyler Snyder's getting pressured by James McKee right now for second place. How about Enrique Torres? He was a couple of laps down, folks. And here he is back in the lead lap. Very good. Caleb Morrissey still on pit road, folks. Oh, man. His race may be done. Him and Casey Herschel on pit road. Good battle going on here between Ty Smith and Cody Cox. Cody Cox drives right around. Coming up on lap traffic there a little bit. Andrew Siegel stays low. Lets all the leaders go by. All the way back to Jackson Hartman. Jackson coming from 16th to 11th. He's not done yet. He goes to the inside of Ty Smith. And that would put him in 10th if he can clear him. And he's got it there, but boy, doing a slide job up in front of him. There he goes. So Jackson Hartman in 10th. All right, half a second to the leader here, folks. Right along here with Tyler Snyder for a minute. Curtis Granger still in the lead, coming up on a lot of lap traffic here. I'm not sure how he's going to coordinate around all these lap cars. He may be doing a little radio time there, telling these guys stay low so I can get by you on the outside. I don't know. He's clearing some of them. Down there on the bottom, trying to clear them all, but boy, there are so many that are damaged. And he goes to the high side now, try to get around some more. Oh, and we got a wreck. That was Alan Kundman. Oh, no. Let's go see what happened here. Looks like there may have been some contact. Bringing out caution number 5. Leader gets by. That's Curtis Granger there in the 77. And this is where they're really stacked up. And it looks like maybe Tyler Snyder might have he did get into the back of him and spins them around. So, oh my gosh. And it's a pile up after that. We got a lot of guys tore up in that one. Man. All right, looks like Kendall Kerr takes his car behind the wall. Well, I wonder if we can get a word in with Tyler Snyder here. Let me see if we can get him on the horn. Tyler Snyder, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Wow, that lap traffic is just horrible trying to get around, isn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty rough. We were 3 wide. I thought we were 4 wide. I don't even know what was happening.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts up there. Do you guys have a rule where the lap traffic needs to like stay high or low, or you don't have a rule like that?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. Well, how bad's the car hurt?
Well, when I take a look at pushing the clutch in here, it still is idling at 2,000. So, you know, and I don't have any visible damage from the inside, so I think I should be all right still.
Yeah, I see just a little bit of nose damage, a little bit on the right front corner. I don't really think it's going to be a factor here tonight is all, you know, because there's no aerodynamics here. So I think you'll be okay. Car seems to be pretty fast.
Yeah, it feels great. Like you said, that little bit of damage, it might tighten it up a little bit, but no, I felt like I've had a pretty good car all night. I've been trying to take it kind of easy. I might have pushed it a little too hard trying to keep up with the 77.
Yeah.
That was tempting, but no, yeah, I feel like I've had a fast car. I need a good points tonight after missing last week, so yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You're sitting, 16th in the point. So yeah, you got to do some digging.
Yeah, I was 5th in the points and couldn't make it last week, so yeah, I got some catching up to do for sure.
All right, buddy, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Tyler.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. Waiting for the lights to go out here, folks. It's going to be Curtis Granger, Scott Zellner on the front row again. Tyler Snyder, James McKee, 4th. Carl Faust, Patrick Green, Enrique Torres, Cody Cox, and Jackson Hartman. And Ty Smith. That'll be your top 10. All right, here we go. Back to green, folks. Well past halfway. I do believe they could probably doggone near it. No, they wouldn't be able to make it from here. All right, pace truck's in. And there's the green, and Zellner with a little bit of a lead there, but Curtis Granger takes the lead back. Tell you what, Tyler Snyder's looking pretty strong right now. They're going to probably have to wind up getting single file again. Patrick Green's going to pass him on the outside. Outside has just been the place to be today. And now that Snyder's caught down on the bottom there, he can't get to the high side to fall back into place. He is dropping like a fly here, folks. And there he finally gets in front of Carl Faust. And that kind of actually puts Carl Faust into the wall. It was either hit the wall or hit Tyler Snyder, and he took the wall. Just a slight brush, not anything that's going to affect any damage on it or anything, but I think Curtis Granger's dropping the hammer right now. He says, man, I got to get away from these guys at all costs. Well, we've lost a couple of drivers out of the race here tonight, folks. Toby Wedgwood, now, I'm not sure what happened to him, but he is still sitting on pit road. Kendall Kerr out of the race. Caleb Morrissey, after that wreck, he is still sitting on pit road. And Robert Pullins out of the race. Rebecca, tell Robert I'm very sorry that he is out. I hope he comes back next week and does better. Again, folks, unofficially, we are getting reports that we may be here for a road course race next week. We may wind up running the Daytona road course, the new one, and we may see Chase Briscoe in here next week. So, man, you got to make sure, mark it on your calendar. We may be here next week for another broadcast for Highline Racing League. It'd be really cool to see Chase Briscoe in there. Well, these front two have pulled away from third place Patrick Green now by 1.7 seconds. Still got a lot of laps to go. We'll probably have to see one more pit stop here, mainly for fuel, but some of these guys, they still got sets of tires. Actually, the whole front part of the field here still got a couple sets of tires left, so, you know, the tires don't do you any good on pit road. They only do you good in the car. Hartman. He's been struggling to get, once he got to 16th place, or 10th place, excuse me, he has been struggling to get any closer to the front. But he may be playing the strategy here, just kind of taking it easy right now, running some laps down. So we're at 50 to go right now, so you don't want to wait too awful long. And we're coming up on lap traffic again, coming up on the number 27 there of Andrew Baker. And the leader goes by on the inside. So does Scott Zellner. So they pass up the lap car there easily. Patrick Green going to be coming up on him next. And he got away from James McKee. 1.3 seconds back to James McKee now. James has got some serious rear end damage on that car. Let's take a look at it. Ow. Boy, I don't know if that would be effective. Oh, man. They made contact. Cody Cox and James McKee. Wow, that was really close. That could have been really bad right there.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a yellow, folks. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no. Anthony Ewens again into it, and Enrique Torres. Let's go back and take a look here and see if we can figure. I think it might have been Enrique. Oh, yeah, he made contact right there with the 15. Whoa, he just drove into the back of him. Then it looks like, oh, another one got into the back of him. What the? What's going on with the 15 there? Is that? That is Ty Smith. Don't know what happened to Ty, but he just got rear-ended by two different guys right there. Yeah, that was pretty wild. And then he gets into the side of Enrique. That's what started that. Enrique brings it around. He's going to gather all three of them up into that. So Anthony Ewens, he's going to hit the inside wall really hard. And he did not need any more nose damage. Golly, man. Yeah, that car is pretty tore up. So I don't know with the cautions here, if they would be able to save enough fuel to make it to the end. I'm really not sure about that. So, well, let's see if we can get a word in here with Ryan Potter. If I can get him up here real quick. Ryan Potter, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Ryan, you got a lot of damage on the back of the car. I'm sure it's probably not really affecting the handling of it too much, but you've dug yourself from 17th all the way up to 7th now. Can you stay inside this top 10?
I don't know. My strategy right now is just to kind of keep a set of tires on the pits just in case I need them later on. So I'm going to be running on those tires. So it'll be tough, but we'll see.
Well, you still have do you still have tires left or not?
I still have a set left in the pits waiting for me, yeah.
Okay. Can you make it from here to the end on fuel?
Yeah, I should be good to go there.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. So that might have been the last fuel stop. So, all right. Well, I'll let you go then and wish you the best of luck, Ryan.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car. Looks like we're going to get the one to go here. Curtis Granger going to start on the outside. He has clinched the most laps led here tonight, so there's bonus points in store for that. And again, a very disappointing night for Caleb Morrissey. I hated to see that. Golly, this is going to be a night that Patrick Green will pass him for the points for second place. Patrick running in fourth right now. All right, pace truck heads to pit road. Curtis Granger
Green, green.
on the loud pedal. Green, green, green. With Cody Cox all over the back of him, but Scott Zellner to the bottom. Getting a little pusher from Patrick Green.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got another caution. That is Ty Smith involved in that. Go back and see what happened to Ty Smith here. Well, we're getting a lot of cautions here as we get closer to the end. Ty Smith's already got a ton of damage on that car. Oh, there may have been some net coating there. I don't see. Yeah, there was. That was the number 9 that got into the back of him. That would have been James McKee. But see, they didn't actually make contact. I mean, gosh, they were like a couple of feet apart. Ty Smith's going to go around. Man. Rough racing right there. And he hits the barrels at the end of pit road. All right, Ryan Hines gets way by. He's going to be back on the tail end of the lead lap. Well, maybe we can get a word in with James McKee here to see how he managed around that. James McKee, you got a copy?
Yep.
James, boy, we're just like no avoiding all that mess there, but man, it's been a rough one out here tonight.
Bristol.
Yep, it's Bristol. Yeah. Well, how do you think you'll fare out of this? I mean, you're coming down to 40 to go here before long. You got enough tires, enough fuel to make it. How do you think you'll fare? You're in the top 10.
I really don't know. Hopefully I can get up to the top 5. That'd be great. I know a lot of other guys up front, they'll probably want to pit once these fresher tires get to them. So we might pick up some there. I'm sure we're not done with cautions. So
yeah.
Hoping for a top 5, but the damage from a lot of the other wrecks, I don't think I got a winning car.
Well, the only damage I see is what's on the back, maybe a little tiny bit on the front, but not much. Most of it's in the back right there. Is it affecting the downforce at any?
When I came in the pit, I fixed a lot of the damage because before I fixed it, it was really tight and we were losing the leaders quickly. So yeah. If you say it's looking okay, then maybe we have more car than I hope or than I thought.
Well, I'm just going by what I see. I mean, the front seems to be okay. I mean, I see a lot of cars out there that are ahead of you that got more damage than you got. But the back end's banged up pretty bad, but I think you'll be all right. So. All right, well, I'll let you go. You guys are going back green here. Good luck. All right, here we go, folks. So got 19 cars left in the race, but we've only lost 5 cars. Not bad. Because it is Bristol. Like he said, it is Bristol. You know, if you come out here with no damage, you didn't drive it hard enough. Pace car's in. And there's the green. We're back underway. How about that? Jackson Hartman's up to third. Side by side. Oh, there, Patrick Green almost got into the side of him. And boy, they're checking up here a little bit. Patrick Green and Jackson Hartman trying to take the lead away from, oh my gosh, Curtis Granger. Granger comes back. Holy smokes, what a battle right there for the lead, folks. Enrique Torres now up to fourth. He takes it to the bottom. And he is going to clear Patrick Green easily. Way fresher tires, folks, way fresher. James McKee also going to clear Patrick Green. Yeah, these guys are on 13-lap old tires compared to Patrick Green on 61 lap. So think about what our leader's on. He's on 68-lap old tires. And Jackson Hartman's only on 14-lap old tires. But being that it is so hard to pass here comes Hartman again, taking a look. He got a good run off of turn 2. Looks to the inside. He's got, we got a caution. And Jackson Hartman will be the leader. Let's see who the caution is here. Corey Doss. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? And Andrew Siegel. Ow. That looked horrible. Go back and take a look at it here. Siegel up against the wall. I don't know if he was caught up in it or, oh yeah, he was. He was caught up in it right there. He gets caught up in it, riding the wall, flips it over. Yow. Man. Dang, I'm telling you. And it looks like he is going to roll down the hill and back onto his wheels. Oh, he's going to roll a couple of times. Okay, there we go. Wow, good save, though. Back on the wheels. He didn't have to tow. Very good. Well, brand new leader, Jackson Hartman. All right, let's see if we can get a word in with him real quick here. Jackson Hartman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Rudy?
Holy smokes, man. It took you all this time to get to the front, but man, that was some great battle in there with Curtis Granger. You just stuck on that bottom and just, I guess you just kept powering it in there, and you just happened to be in the lead when that caution come out.
Yeah, I took tires, I think, 2 cautions ago, because if you follow the leader, guess what? You follow the leader. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well just pit. And I actually came out in the same position that I went in. So I was able to get ahead of the people that didn't pit with, I mean, how many laps? We got 30, 35? No, 25 laps to go. Hoping it goes caution-free. Maybe I can pull off a victory here. Not hoping for the best, kind of expecting the worst situation, though.
Yeah. Well, this would be a great points night for you if you could get that. If you could get that win, because you're 39 points out of the lead there behind Curtis Granger, and I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to second because he's got a lot of laps on them tires. But I hope you can stay out front now that you've got there. But coming from 16th to the lead took you 114 laps to do it, but you're there.
Yeah, it took a while to get up here. Track position just matters so much unless you have fresh tires compared to everyone else. But just with such a top lane racetrack, you just can't make anything happen on the bottom. It's just so hard to do it. So you got to play the strategy game, and luckily it got me here. So hopefully I can finish it off.
There you go. All right, well, keep it clean and green the rest of the way. Good luck out there, Jackson.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Jackson Green in the lead, folks. All right, lights are out. We're going back green next time by. Curtis Granger, our points leader, right on the outside there. Winning last week, trying to get 2 in a row this week. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, but it would be really something to see him pull out 2 wins in a row like that. All right, pace truck heads in.
Green, green, green.
And green, green, green. Enrique Torres comes up to the inside of Curtis Granger. Enrique's been pretty fast here tonight, I gotta say. And he's also on a lot fresher tires too than Curtis Granger. Curtis is in that groove on the outside though. Oh, bump into the wall. Oh, and again he puts him into the wall. Whoa, man. I don't think Curtis is going to be too awful happy about that. James McKee now trying to get by on much fresher tires. Enrique now 1 second behind our leader, Jackson Hartman. And quite a ways back to James McKee now. Curtis Granger in fourth. And going to be in danger here, possibly losing a couple more positions here. Cody Cox has got fresh tires. He's going to take it to the bottom. Curtis Granger can't really do too much but just let him go. He's going backwards quickly here. Tyler Snyder, Scott Zellner get by. There really isn't a whole lot he can do right now but just let these guys by. Jackson Hartman got 18 laps to go for a victory here tonight. .2 seconds back to Enrique. Or Enrique, he just got up there and started banging his way too. Hey, that's Bristol for you, you know. I mean, I hate to say that. I didn't want to see James McKee or Curtis Granger or anybody get bumped like that, but you know, it is Bristol, and you got to kind of take the, you know, rubbin's racing, as they say. Cody Cox, 2-4. Driving around the outside of Scott Zellner. He's got about 10 lap newer tires than Scott does. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's right in that window where that is making a difference right there. On the outside, he is able to power it down there for fourth place. Now Snyder sits behind him. See these guys going around there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Racing so hard with Scott Zellner. Zellner going to have to, I don't know, he's battling really hard here, but he just can't seem to make up the spots. Carl Faust now to the inside. Carl making his way up through here when the time counts. Right now, because they're almost at 10 to go here, folks. Hartman with a 1.2 second lead over Enrique Torres. And James McKee in third. And the battles are on back here. Wow, Patrick Green just touched Carl Faust in the rear. Not enough to hurt him any. I'm sure Carl probably felt that. Just a slight bump. It doesn't take much to make these things out of shape. Patrick Green may be looking to the outside here. He does. He gets to the outside of Carl Faust. Oh, and a 0-0 there. Tyler Snyder gets into the wall. That made these guys check up a little bit. Back up front, Jackson Hartman. 8 laps to go. Curtis Granger now is all the way back in 12th, folks. I think he might be looking at the big picture right now. He's going to hold on to the points lead. That's going to be really important. But I'm going to say that Patrick Green's probably going to close that gap by about 5 or 6 points. Oh my gosh, you're 3 wide back here, 3 wide. Wow, they sorted that out in a hurry. This is where the battle is, right back here, folks. Carl Faust working over Cody Cox big time. Oh my gosh. How are these guys doing this lap after lap? They're side by side. And well over 100 mile an hour, folks. Look at this. This is one heck of a battle. Cody Cox, oh, they make contact. Whoa, I think, I don't know what happened there. Somebody flipped or something there, but wow, great racing right there, man. I'm telling you. Let's get back up front here because we're coming to get 2 to go this time by Jackson Hartman with a 1.7 second lead.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a yellow. Cody Cox and Carl Faust into it. Let's go see what happened. Carl Faust just ahead of Cody Cox here. And look, oh man. Carl Faust tried to come up into that groove to get away from the lap traffic right there. And because there were 3 wide, he was passing up that lap car, the 33. It was either make a right turn or he was going to get into the back of the 33. When he goes to the outside, that puts Cody Cox into the wall. Both of them spin. Both of them are going to lose a lot of track positions on that one. Ouch. All right, well, I know Jackson Hartman didn't want to see that caution because he had such a huge lead. But we will go into overtime. And we may not have seen the last caution yet. I was going to say that. We might not have seen the last one yet. Take a look at how many cautions we have had here tonight. 9 cautions in 140 laps. I don't think that's too bad for Bristol. You know, it's, Bristol's pretty much a beat 'em up, bang 'em up the track, you know. So I don't think that's too bad. All right, first attempt at a green-white checkered here, overtime, folks. And Jackson Hartman pull this off. Is Enrique gonna maybe pull what he did to Curtis Granger there, kind of tap him or something, beat off of him, beat the bang off of him there a little bit to try to get to that lead? I don't know. These guys are on pretty much about the same tires. They both pitted within a lap of each other, so that could be interesting. Patrick Green sits there with quite a bit fresher tires if there's anything he can do with them, but he's only going to have 2 laps to do it in. Scott Zellner 4th, James McKee 5th, Tyler Snyder 6th, Ryan Potter 7th, Ty Smith in 8th, Connor Holden 9th, and Cody Cox 10th. All right, looks like the lights are up. We're going back green. 2 to go, folks. They can keep it green to get the white flag, then it will be official. We will not go into the second overtime. All right, pace truck heads in.
Green, green, green.
Green flags back in the air. Green, green, green. Oh my gosh, it's getting really tough up here. Got Zellner to the outside. I'm going to get the white flag this time by. And it is, oh no, did yellow come out? Yellow come out. Connor Holden into the wall. So we will go see a second overtime here, folks. Let's go see what happened to Connor Holden. The 3 wide right there. Contact made with Cody Cox. And right there, the 99 gets loose. That was Ryan Potter. And there's contact. So Ryan Potter going to get some serious damage on his car now. I don't even know how these guys are continuing to run out here. They've got to be getting a meatball flag or something. I don't know. All right, second green-white checker coming up here, folks. Yeah, it was looking really interesting. It looked like it was going to be a great finish right there at the very end, but back in the field with damaged cars like that, it really makes it tough when everybody's got damage. Makes it tough for all the drivers. Well, folks, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Old Fort Sim Racing League. They will be with the Cup cars at Talladega. Always a good time, always a good race. And Wayne Findlay will be joining me in the booth for that. So some of you know Wayne Findlay's kind of one of my sidekicks as far as co-commentators. Him and Dwayne Pratt, Jeff Dodson, some of the co-commentators that I have that are very good. Joseph Lombard. So always good to have Wayne in the booth with me. I enjoy it. Good time. He's got some serious stories to tell. And folks, I think if everybody remembers, he's supposed to have a drawing tomorrow night for a Thad Moffitt t-shirt and some free tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. So you want to tune in for that tomorrow night. Get your name in the drawing for that. You have to be in chat. He will take your name out of chat, and he lets Alexa draw the name or a number. He assigns a number to you, and Alexa draws the number. And oh, mine's talking to me here. All right, here we go. Back to green, folks. Let's see if we can. Boy, we almost had the white flag on that. I'll tell you what, they were crossing the line when the yellow come out. We still got 17 cars, 18 cars in the race. What the heck's going on there? Enrique not in line or something there. All right, pace truck heads in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is back in the air. If Jackson can make it to the line and take the white flag, may have a shot at this. Side by side, Patrick Green for second. Is he done yet? A little bump there in the back of Jackson's car. Doesn't want to wreck him, but he doesn't want it. He wants that. Oh, white flag is in the air. Here comes Patrick Green to the bottom. It's going to be a drag race to the finish line. He's got the run. Can he come up in front of him? Is he going to get it? Oh, he gets it. Jackson gets into the wall, and Patrick Green will win it here tonight, folks. Sorry about that. Man, I got all excited. Wow, what a win for Patrick Green. Look at that. Oh, man. That was some great battling right there at the end, man. That was awesome. Yeah, right there where Jackson got bounced off of the wall. He did manage to go across the line second, but our winner goes to Patrick Green. We will get these guys up here in just a minute, folks, so stay with us. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Patrick Green. You beat him to the line. Tell me tell me about that finish. That was amazing.
Yeah, I thought I was in big trouble with the tire strategy and everything because I got mired back in traffic and it's just really hard to pass, nowhere to go or anything, and it really forces your hand on getting pretty physical to get around guys. But yeah, fortunately I got lucky with the 2 green white checkers there and wound up being the right move to win the race.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really going to tighten the points up big time. Curtis actually finished back in the field, and Caleb was out of the race. So this is really going to tighten the points up going into next week. There's talk of a possible road course race next week. Now, is that going to be a points race?
It's going to be a points race. They're adding it onto the schedule for sure. The new Daytona course, and I heard that there's going to be a pro driver in the series. But
yes, I heard Chase Briscoe's going to be in there.
That's right, possibly.
Yeah.
But anyway, it should be a good show.
Heck yeah, man. Well, who you got to thank for this win here? Because I'll tell you what, I don't know if Jackson was even expecting you to put on a power move like that. That was pretty amazing. That you put on a heck of a power move right at the end. I didn't see any contact. There may have been some contact. I don't know, but you'll have to go back and look at that. But man, when it comes to taking the checkered flag, it's pretty much anything goes.
Yeah, Jackson's a tough driver to beat, and I know he was on old tires, and he drove it in deep, and I think he just got tight. There was no contact, but I definitely ran him tight just because it was the end of the race, and you got to go for it. But yeah, it was good, clean racing, and I'm glad we didn't have to ruffle too many feathers to do it. But it was a good race, and yeah, I'd like to thank Toby and Kendall for putting this league together and everything, and Racing Warehouse and all the other sponsors that make this league happen.
All right, very good. Well, congrats on your win. Go ahead.
I also want to thank Jeremy Howard, my sponsor. He's been going through a little bit of a rough time lately, but we're all thinking about him, and he's in our prayers.
Okay, very good, Patrick. Well, go celebrate that win, and we can't wait to see what you do next week at the Daytona Road Course.
Thank you, man.
All right, second place, Jackson Hartman. Jackson, you managed to pull out a second out of all that, even though you bounced off of the side rail there, just coming to get the checkered flag. But man, I'll tell you what, there really wasn't a whole lot you could do to hold off that hard charging Patrick Green was.
No, there was nothing I could do. It's not his. I mean, he was better than me. I'm just disappointed that first caution came out. I mean, I was coming to the 2 to go.
I know
on the green, and I was just beaten at that point. I needed that race to go, at least on that first green white checker, to go green. I'm curious as to why it didn't, because I was way past the start finish line when that caution came out. So I don't know. I was very confused.
I know you were like about 3 car lengths past the line, and then all of a sudden the caution comes back.
I passed it, and I'm like, okay, I'm hearing that people are dying behind me, but it's okay. I've passed the white flag, but no. That was a great race with Patrick, though. I mean, he definitely deserved that one. I drove it into turn 3 so deep just because I knew he was going to send it on the inside, and then he came up high, which I would have done the same thing in his position. I punched the gas, and I'm like, man, I've been in the gas way too long, and I smacked the outside wall, killed Scott coming across the line. Second place, though. I mean, in a race that I didn't expect to finish, I'm all right with that.
Well, I mean, you're going to pick up a few points here, so that'll help you out a lot. You led a lot of laps here tonight, 40. Yeah, I think with that one, when you had like about a 1.7 second lead over Enrique, and then that caution comes out, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I mean, you had such a pull away. It didn't look like there was any chance that him or anybody else could ever get close enough to you to pass you for the lead, And I'm sure that when that caution come out, that really kind of bummed you out. But oh my gosh. Well, what's your thoughts on going to Daytona Road next week?
I love road courses. There's just some about like a road course is just exciting. Like you're always doing something different. You're always paying attention. Where like Bristol, I guess, is kind of different because you kind of always have to be paying attention, make sure you're not killing yourself into the outside wall. But like when you go to like a Homestead or like an auto club that we were at a few weeks ago, it's just kind of the same thing that by the end you're just like, wow, I've been just turning left for 2 hours, and I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But the road course should be fun because it's definitely untested, unproven. I hope we can put on a good show when we get to it. But I'm hoping for the best for that race as well. Hoping for a
All
good
right.
points day.
Very good, Jackson. Well, climbing the charts here. Very good to see you up there. And who you got to thank for it?
I want to thank you, obviously, for broadcasting. I want to thank Patrick for the great finish there at the end. It was fun racing with him. I want to thank Curtis. It was fun chatting with him during the race. Obviously, Carl, Connor, Ryan, Ty, they're all fun guys to drive around and talk to during the races. I want to thank the league sponsors, Abruzzi Racewear, all the other ones. There's a lot. And yeah, and obviously, thank you again.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week then, Jackson. Congrats on second.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Third place, Scott Zellner. You got a copy.
I'm clear.
Wow, man. What a finish on that. Man. Oh, man. Tell me about that finish. What happened there?
I was really hoping that I thought we had taken a white flag after that first green white checkered, and I was in the catbird seat. I thought I was right on Jackson's bumper there. Fortunately, that yellow came out and put me on the bottom for that restart, and there was no holding Patrick back. I think we both pitted around the same time there at the end to try to get better tires. But hey, you know what? I'll take a third place finish after coming into the race with the mentality I was going to get wrecked. So I mean, I'll take that any day of the week.
Well, it'll be a good points night for you too. I mean, you're only 33 points behind coming into tonight. And of course, you finishing a couple spots ahead of the leader will help you gain a little bit of ground. But Patrick, coming out of here with a win, I'm thinking that's probably going to put him in second in points. So, but I don't know if you'll have enough to get third. It's going to be really close. But man, I'll tell you what, that was some great racing out there. You guys, how you guys race that hard like that and be so fast. It's just amazing.
Yeah, just gotta put the practice in,
Yeah.
Put the practice in, and you'll get there.
Well, practicing is one thing, when you can go out like by yourself on the track and learn the line that you need to run. But when you throw, 23 other cars on the track, you kind of got to throw some of that practice out the window,
Yeah, it's definitely a whole new ball game. It was really hard to pass. I was comes to mind the 54 car. I was definitely faster than him, and it took me 3 or 4 attempts to finally get around him. It's just what you get when you get one groove racing. Hopefully we'll get some faster grooves here.
Well, it makes it interesting, for me, I should say, and for the viewers. We enjoy watching that battle. But yeah, it was pretty good. So, all right, well, who you got to thank for your third place then, Scott, before you get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to thank all of our league sponsors that helped make this happen. We got the Racing Warehouse, RS Button Boxes, Abruzzi Racewear, Red Bum Graphics, Butt Kicker, and Texicon Cutstone. Shout out to the guys at VP Racing, give me another good car this week. And we'll look forward to the road course. I'm a huge fan of road course racing, so trying to get into victory lane this year.
Heck yeah, man. Well, it'll be good to see him victory lane. And by the sounds of it, if Chase Briscoe shows up, it might be a little bit of a training for you guys. I don't know. I don't know how good he is at the road course. I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, nothing. NASCAR Xfinity guy. Yeah, he's got nothing. We got him.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck next week. Congrats tonight. Thank you for talking with us, Scott.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here tonight. Our winner here, Patrick Green. Man, that was an amazing finish there at the very end. That was just awesome. Patrick Green coming home first. Jackson Hartman second. Scott Zellner will finish third. Enrique Torres fourth. Curtis Granger did come back and finish fifth place. James McKee in sixth place. Tyler Snyder, seventh. Cody Cox, eighth. Ty Smith in ninth. Carl Faust, 10th. Anthony Ewens will finish 11th. Corey Doss, 12th. Ryan Hines, 13th. Andrew Baker will finish 14th. Connor Holden, 15th. Ryan Potter, 16th. Andrew Siegel, 17th. Alan Kundman, 18th, excuse me. Casey Herschel, 19th. Toby Wedgwood, 20th. Zach Hanna 21st, Kendall Kerr 22nd, Caleb Morrissey 23rd, and Robert Pullins 24th. All right, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Patrick Green. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Old Fart Sim Racing League. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Gonna get a little dangerous tonight. Spinning like a hurricane in my mind. Grab a hold of anything and hold on tight. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Thoughts screaming like a freight train in my mind. I don't know if I'm coming back this time. No one ever said you get out alive. Buy the ticket, take the ride.
This is the
History. Authenticity. A one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.